£750 out of the box, not set up particularly well. So I just got this new Fender today, which is a limited edition in Midnight Sparkle, something like that. It's got a roasted maple neck, although as roasted maple necks go, that's pretty bland, but that's a Fender for you. They're pretty bland, aren't they? Old style post tuners. It's got a Seymour Duncan 59 on the bridge, and then the normal Alnico 5-player pickups. A rather dry rosewood fretboard with rather dirty frets. It's got a full-size block, of course. It's got a parchment type pickguard on it. 749. Now, I know a lot of people will disagree, but I was supposed to have rolled fretboard edges. They don't feel particularly rolled, but they're certainly not got a big, heel on them. Yeah, what I was going to say is I have a funny relationship with Strats, as people who may have seen my channel before will know. I like the idea of them, but then I'm always a bit sort of underwhelmed. Or I don't know, maybe they're just not for me. I'm more of a telly guy, really. But I'm still looking for something nice Strat-wise. I very nearly bought an American, but the one that I could afford, that was just over £1,000, has got jumbo frets, which I didn't really want, and a 12-inch radius, which I also didn't want. So this looked appealing, but yeah, it's funny, this roasted maple neck, it's sticky's not the right word to put it, but it's definitely got a little bit of a lacquer on it. The Harley Benton caramelised ones and the Jet roasted maple necks and the Chapmans I've got a lot smoother than that. That's got a little bit of a finish to it. Blue sparkles, if you like that kind of thing. But yeah, 749. So what Fender have basically given you, I suppose, is a Player 2 with a Seymour Duncan and a roasted maple neck, which is not bad compared to their other ones, because I think they're about 720, something like that, for an HSS in their normal lineup. But it never ceases to amaze me though when you then pick up, I've had lots of bullets. This is a Sonic, and you play them. I mean, obviously there's lots of corner cutting, and if you're a giggy musician, mind you, Steve Cassidy, hi Steve if you're watching, he used one of these at a gig. The tuners aren't great, but they're all right. It's a very pallid looking neck, this maple. When you could have had I could have had an Indian laurel, but that's not my thing. But actually, this neck's very smooth, and the frets were more polished than the Fender when I got them. Not brilliant, but I've played it a fair bit, and they're now absolutely fine. I had tried to get the trem going, but that's a waste of time. But which obviously on the Fender you could, if Anderton had sent me the trem arm, mind you, and the one for this doesn't fit it. But these are ceramic pickups, of course, versus Alnico, and I just like the sound of this. They weigh similar. The Fender's a little bit heavier. They weigh about the same. This has got a slightly thicker neck, but yeah, do you know what? I think what I'm going to do to this, I'm going to change the pickguard to maybe a parchment or a mint green, and then some aged knobs to give it a bit of a nicer sort of feel and look, and then change the saddles to some brass ones, which they're cheap, aren't they? About 15 quid or something like that, just to give it a bit of a different vibe, if you like. And I've got some Elixir strings which I'm going to put on it, give the fretboard a bit of a polish, and put some nut sauce on it. You can see here I've already put a Graphtec string tree, and yeah, just not going to bother really trying to get a more expensive Strat for what I use. But yeah, let me know what you think of that, and what you think of cheap Strat versus more expensive Strat for the home player. Right, bye.